we're rocking here, and we went simple first, which was we got the grip trainer on, and then we've started to neutralize this left hand a bit with that grip trainer. Um, Once we got that, so setup was looking good. We froze the top from here, and we were basically 10 out of 10, like tour level, face on top of the backswing. When we look from down the line, what we noticed in like one of these earlier ones was that the lower body wanted to move forward, and we sort of hypothesized that that would make the chest have to raise up a lot, and that's why we were losing attack. So you can see on this last one we had 3 attack. We got the hip basically starting or going to where it sort of started. It didn't thrust, and then as we come down, the amount of up is going to keep minimizing. But you can just, if I zoom out a little, you just watch the flow of this. It looks like you got so much room, and then we can just keep building off of that. But great work. So just we're plotting along, and we're looking at just ways to help the hip stay in position. And we just talked about making sure that the club, like you feel like it's a little more straight back here versus it. You can see the club head sort of back here. Now the club halfway back is almost inside your body lines, which should help because this is weight, and that weight is sometimes going to push you this way. So now I feel like you're a little bit more, everything's on top of each other, and it should be easier. Level 3 of the lesson here. Now we are working on how is the club rebalancing. So because we got the takeaway so much more neutral, you can see that trace basically following the backswing and downswing are almost on top of each other. If I go way back to the start just for a visual, say this one, you can see what the trace looks like, the back and down, quite a bit different. Play it one more time. And then if you look at what an extreme other way would be, we got Fleetwood here that we're referencing, and what the back and down looks like. Awesome work. Just sort of talking back and forth, and we're just referencing how different the transition has become with us not even really trying to change it. We just changed the sort of setup to transition, and you can see the rebalance on the right versus the rebalance on the left. And we didn't even talk about that. It just is, we're getting that for free, which is great because that's going to make life a lot easier coming through impact. Okay, just another beauty. I just wanted to send you a face on so you had the visual here. And then we'll just keep an eye on that face on hip dot. And then we were looking at sort of hip high on the way back. That was the cue on this one to make sure that the takeaway was good. And then you can see that nice rebalance of the club. And then impact there was closer to center, just 5 millimeters heel. Great looking move.